right, we are live on YouTube. How are you all doing today? I'm a little bit quiet right now because there's somebody looking at me on the other side of the street. Yeah, they're wondering, what am I doing? I'm broadcasting live. Real life trolling. You know, the funny thing is, I didn't even know what the hell trolling was until I started doing YouTube full time about 5.5 years ago. And, you know, since that time I've learned that trolling is nothing but a bunch of pathetic people, primarily men, more so than women, troll. So trolls are primarily a bunch of grown-ass men lashing out because they're unhappy about their lives and how much their lives suck, right? So they want to come out to platforms like YouTube and other social media platforms and do what I always say they do, project their insecurities. That's all they do, right? And the funny thing is, these people try to flip it and say, oh, you're the one that's projecting your insecurities. No. See, when you come at me in that way, that's you in action of projecting, right? They get upset because when I say they're projecting, or when anyone else that understands how trolls work, when anyone else or myself say they're projecting, it triggers them because it's the truth. But anyway, we're not here to talk about trolls today. I hope you're all having an amazing day. It's 70 degrees. It was actually like 83 degrees when I left my place, and as I got over here by the water and I stepped out of my car, well, before I stepped out of my car, the outside temperature gauge in my car read 70 degrees, so I can't ask for a better day. This is room temperature. It gets no better than this. I see you, Casey. We'll get to you in just a second. Hopefully your day is going well. Yeah, maybe I will do another stream on how to handle trolls and the court of public opinion, because, you know, a lot of my new moderators, I'm not going to mention any names at this point unless they come on the stream and mention it was them, but a lot of my new moderators, you know, behind the scenes are saying, well, I used to live stream a lot, but, you know, the trolling got to be too much. And I want to do it again. I just, you know, I'm just tired of the trolling, right? Well, you came to the right place, because not only am I a troll magnet, I'm a troll expert. I've become a troll expert. I've become an expert on how to deal with this stupidity. And my lady and I can help you folks work through that. And the short end of the answer is, all you have to do is ignore people, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what they do. You also have to understand, as a public figure, anything publicly available about you is fair game. One of the things that I learned the hard way as a public figure is that people are going to look into every little aspect of you and talk smack about every little aspect about you. And if you can't handle that, or you aren't ready to handle that, this is not for you. Being a public figure in any form, let alone on YouTube, is not for you, right? But to be a great public figure and to get your message out to the world, all you really have to do is ignore people that don't like your message, right? Even on live streams, just get a good set of moderators and have your mods ban anyone that doesn't follow your rules. It's pretty cut and dry. Six in the box, 4 thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Casey, hello. Hey, Eli. listening while I'm walking. Hey, that's great, Casey. Awesome. How many miles are you going to be walking today? You're walking with purpose as well. That's fantastic. You know what, Casey? I have a lot of respect for you, and I'm very proud of you, because this is exactly what I used to do before I started, doing Walking with Purpose live streams several years ago. Whenever I would walk, I would listen to motivational content. I stopped listening to music while walking. Probably about maybe 5 to 6 years ago or so. I used to listen to music while I would work out and walk. I don't listen to music anymore. I listen to motivational and inspirational and uplifting type of content. Because I know there are other people out there that have gone through the same things I've been through, or are going through the same things I've been through, or maybe currently going through. And it's nice to relate to people. It's nice to know that you're not alone, regardless of whatever it is you're going through. Beautiful day in Texas. It is 85 and breezy. Very nice, very nice. Casey says, furthermore, I think we're going to do 3 miles today. We've got another hour until my son's football practice is over. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I tell you, in my opinion, and what works for me, are 20-minute miles. If you don't stop or take very brief stops, you should be able to do 20-minute miles. So you should be able to do that in about an hour. I do 3.5 miles here each day in about an hour and 20 minutes. Maybe hour and 30. But that's because I stop at times to also read the chat and sometimes show you folks the observation deck. But if I just did this straight, I would be able to do this walk in about an hour and 10 minutes. So that's an average of, 20 minutes per mile. Half a mile, 10 minutes. 3 miles at 20 is 60 minutes. Half a mile, 10 minutes. 70 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. Good for you, Casey. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very proud that you've started your journey of what you want to further accomplish to better yourself. That's wonderful. I don't know how you carry that selfie stick and walk. LOL, my arm would fall off. I've been asked that many times. I mean, the iPhone 12 Pro Max that I use, I'd say it's probably about a pound or two. I mean, that's not what they say it weighs. It feels like it weighs that. I'd say I'm holding about maybe anywhere from 2.5 to 3 pounds. It's not that bad. And I'm used to holding this thing. Obviously, my muscles have built up, at least on the right side here, to be able to hold it. I'm just used to it. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm a one-man crew, so, I'll have a choice but to hold it. But I actually like holding it because it's giving me some resistance, along the way. And, that burns a few extra calories and works at least the muscles on the right side here. Now, I could switch to the left, but I'm right-handed, so that wouldn't really work out that well. But, yeah, I've been asked that many times, Casey. How do you hold that selfie stick for so long? I'm used to it. I love what I do. There have been other creators that have tried to replicate my Walking with Purpose streams, and they're like, man, my hand's tired after 10 minutes. How does Eli hold this thing for hours at a time? It's what I do. You can accomplish whatever you put your mind to, right? If you stop being such a sissy boy, and I'm not talking about you, Casey. I'm talking about other men that have tried to replicate my Walking with Purpose streams, and they get tired of holding their selfie stick after 10 minutes, right? I'm like, come on, stop being a sissy boy and just push through it. Come on. I have a lot more tolerance for stuff like this regarding ladies. I'm not saying you aren't strong enough, right? But men and women are built biologically differently, so I can more so understand, women having a little more difficulty holding a selfie stick for hours, but I'm sure there are plenty of women that can do it, right? Everybody's different, whether you're male or female. We're all different. We all have different capabilities. But everyone can accomplish whatever their hearts desire as long as you put your mind to it and you believe in yourself. And we're going to be talking about that here today. That's going to be the topic of today's show. We'll get to that in a second. You need a lady out there as your film crew, LOL. Well, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. And that would also make her feel like she's actually doing something. You see, my lady, here's the thing with my lady, Casey. My lady thinks like she's not really doing much to help me. That's what she tells me. And I'm like, baby, you have tremendously helped me out, and you keep helping me out every day. You find great topics for me to talk about. You send me great articles. We talk on the phone about things to talk about, right? And you have a standing invitation to come on the show anytime you want. You just let me know. And anytime you're too tired or you just want to rest, no pressure. But that's how you ladies are. It's like I want to give my lady whatever she wants because I love her and I know she loves me, right? And she's done so much. Like I keep saying this, I'll say it again. I would have probably never gotten Coach Eli to monetize had it not been for her. She brought a whole new dynamic to my business and both of my YouTube channels the moment she started creating content with me. And that got us the watch time and more subscribers. And we got monetized literally within 3 months of, attempting to get monetized. When we started to see the watch time go up, see, I had like over, what did I have? I had like 2,500 watch hours on the channel before she came on. For some reason, people were watching some of my older streams that I had, re-uploaded on this channel here. I used to use it as a backup channel when I felt content was too hot for my main monetized channel. And what happened was when we started to focus on getting the channel monetized, those watch hours, they went away because it just hit the 1 year mark of those watch hours, and you need to have 4,000 public watch hours in the previous 12 months. So we went from almost having 3,000 watch hours after a couple of weeks of doing content back down to 1,000. So we needed 3,000 more watch hours and we ended up getting it 2.5 months later. And that's because she busted her ass. She did constant shows with me. Even when she was tired, she fought through her tiredness. She fought through everything to get this channel monetized. I'm very grateful and thankful for her. And, baby, that's an amazing accomplishment. That's more than I would ever ask anyone to help me with, right? So she feels that she hasn't done enough, or she feels at times she's not doing anything. Well, baby, at times I don't do anything because I need to rest and recover so I can, go full force again. Like my lady, I don't know if you have this problem, Casey. My lady just can never ever stand still. She's got to always be doing something. And maybe that's because she's a mother. Maybe because you're a mother, you probably feel the same way. You're so used to taking care of everything for everyone, right? That you never have time for even a break, right? And then when your kids grow up and they don't need you in that aspect anymore, you got all this free time on your hands and you get everything done, and then you're bored because you're used to taking care of everything else for everyone else, right? And then what happens? You you let yourself go, right? I work, I take my breaks, and when everything else is taken care of, and I've taken my breaks, and maybe there's not a whole lot to do, I always find something to do to better myself. I always find something to do to better improve myself. You know what I'll do? I will go search for some motivational content that may inspire me to talk about another topic. Casey says, yeah, I agree. I think she's been a great asset to your channel. Furthermore, Casey says, yeah, that's a motherly instinct for sure. I mother everyone, LOL, and I get that from my mother. She's the same way. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've dated women with children before, but the women that I've dated with children before in the past had children under 18 that still needed them, for everything. The woman I'm with right now is the first woman I've dated that has older grown children in their 20s that are out of the house and living their own lives. All right, so this is my first experience in dealing with this. A lot of guys would think that women having like teenage children and stuff is a difficult thing. No, it's more difficult when they get older and they're out of the house, because the mother still wants to mother the kids and is so used to doing everything and never having a breather that, whenever there's any downtime or you want to have downtime with her, if you're dating her, she gets bored if she's not constantly stimulated by doing something. And I'm learning more and more about this each and every time I see my lady. And there's nothing wrong. All right, somebody's coming on the other side of the trail. I'm going to pass on. Well, I'm going to come off to the right here and let them pass on by before I continue. Yeah, give me just a second here. It's really nice. There's water out here today, and that breeze is coming right off the trail, or right onto the trail, I mean. Just a gorgeous day. Lots of traffic on Highway 101, people trying to get home during rush hour. They've done a great job. They've repaved 101 out here. They put out LED lights in the center. They put in express lanes, and they're going to have express lanes all the way from like south of San Jose in a town called Morgan Hill all the way up to like San Francisco. So lots of great things happening out here. So if you got a little extra money to spend to bypass traffic in rush hour, you can use the express lane with your fast track. We call it fast track out here. Some of you folks back east in certain areas have what's called Easy Pass. Fast Track is our version of Easy Pass, electronic toll collection. Does anyone ever stop and ask what you're filming? All the time. All the time, Casey. All the time. Yeah. A lot of times they'll say, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And it depends, who asks. If kids ask, I say, "Yeah, I'm recording a video." I never tell kids that I'm live, because you tell kids that you're live and they're going to troll you right there, right? So even when I'm live, I tell them I'm recording a YouTube video. Because that way, if they don't think it's live, they know I could edit the part out, so they won't even try. But when you're live, it goes out there, boom, right? Yeah, I get asked that a whole lot, Casey. But I've learned how to answer that question to avoid as much stupid shit and trolling as possible in person. Because you got real life trolls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or try to get on camera, LOL. Yeah. Well, let me reset the chat here, because I think it may be stuck, and then we'll get right to the topic here. Be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. Let's get right to it. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in beautiful Redwood City, California, where I live. It is 70 degrees. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful late afternoon, early evening, and hopefully it's beautiful and amazing in your neck of the woods. This is episode number 389. Episode number 389. We've got 11 more episodes to go before the milestone of 400. And I will take you folks to a very special location for episode number 400. That should be happening, I'd say probably by late next week or the following week. So, not this week. It could be towards the end of next week, like on a Saturday or so. Friday or Saturday. If not, it'll be early the following week. We'll hit 400 episodes here. And the topic of today's show is your belief system is what primarily dictates your success. One more time, your belief system is what primarily dictates your success. There are many people out there that feel success is based on, many different things. Hello, everyone. Just pulled over for a potty break. Hope you are having a great day. Hey, babe, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Babe, how close are you to home? Are you about 30 to 45 minutes from home, or how's traffic been? How are you doing? It's great to see you here. It's very interesting. I had a few comments on my stream yesterday, and I'll address those now. And again, these are just my opinions. I'm not here to upset or offend the people that commented, because I know some of the people that have commented in the past, when they have a difference of opinion regarding their comments, they get offended. I'm not trying to offend anyone, okay? But to each its own. It is what it is. San Jose? Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. So you've got probably another 45 minutes to go, baby. Just drive safely, okay? You don't have to mention specifically, but everything good with what I helped you with earlier. You don't have to mention it specifically, because we're not going to put certain things out there, at least not at this point. But is it all good? Did what I do earlier help you out? So I got a few comments on my live stream replay from yesterday's Walking with Purpose stream. And it was a stream where, my lady was saying, she's like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool. Cool, yeah. And you picked the color, baby, and you did a good job, and we'll just leave it at that. I look forward to talking with you later tonight and planning the weekend." Oh, baby, you left your headset at my place. So you don't have your high quality audio, so we're probably not going to do any streams this week, and when you take phone calls, nice and lubed, baby. I don't know what that means, baby. I'm not quite sure what that means. Nice and lubed? Okay. I'm a little confused, but yeah, you left your headset at my place. I don't know if you realize that. You left it in my bedroom. And I typically always check, but the one time I didn't check, and there it is. When I went to go get a shirt from my closet to wear for today's show. But that's all right. You can use other things you have. And we're probably not going to do a show together this week. We'll probably do one when you come out over the weekend. That's how you left me? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean that's how I left you? I mean, see, this is the thing. And some of the things you folks write in the chat do not make any sense. Oh, it's all good. OMG, just let it go. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Basically, she forgot her headset. She didn't pack her headset. So, I guess it's my fault that I didn't double check for her. It's all good. Everything's the guy's fault nowadays. It's all good. I still love you, baby. It's all good. So I got a few comments on a stream I did yesterday after my lady was saying, "Baby, I think you've been burned on YouTube. I think you've gotten your burn notice and you're blacklisted from YouTube." I'm like, nope, the only person that can blacklist me is me. Right, Casey? He's not understanding what I'm saying. No, I'm not, because I don't speak womanese. I speak plain English. You ladies speak womanese. And I don't understand womanese. I do the best I can to understand womanese, but it's all good. We'll talk later, baby. It's all good in the hood, man. Casey, you ever have these kind of conversations with your man where he doesn't understand some things you're saying? Especially like when you're texting, right? Things can be perceived many different ways. Anyway. LOL, it's fine, RMP, I get you. What do you get? The fact that, you speak womanese to your man too, Casey, and you expect your man to understand womanese language instead of speaking plain English? I mean, God dang it, man. All us guys do is we just say it's all good, baby, it's all good. You go speak your womanese, and I'll try to figure that shit out when I get time. God. Just like tech, when us guys speak tech to you ladies, it's like speaking a foreign language, right? Womanese, ladies, to us guys, it's like a foreign fucking language. We don't understand it, no matter how smart we are. Maybe it wasn't meant to be understood. But anyway, so I had a couple comments, right? Because I was saying, look, the only person that can blacklist me from YouTube or anywhere is myself. Because the only opinion on myself that really matters is my own. Because I have self-love and self-belief, right? And I'm not going to mention who made the comments. You guys can go back and look who they are. It's not that big of a deal, right? But one of the comments, one of the people were saying, you either have to pay a large YouTuber to give you a shout out, or you have to, be on a reality show. And I wholeheartedly disagree. Number one, you don't need to pay a larger creator money to shout you out. And here's the thing. Even if you paid a large creator $5,000 to shout you out a channel where, let's say this person has 5 million subs, right? And let's say that shout out that you pay $5,000 for gets you 100,000 subscribers, right? Do you think those 100,000 subscribers are going to necessarily like your content, or they're just subscribing to you because the person they really want to follow shouted you out, right? And they're curious enough to check you out. But when they check you out, if the type of content you create is not very similar as the one from the creator shouting you out, those people, while they may be subscribed, will not watch your videos because it's not the type of content they're seeking. So respectfully speaking, this is me putting my business hat on. So I'm a business coach too. You pay another YouTuber some money to give you a shout out, and let's say you get a ton of subscribers, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to consume your content. The only way to truly do it is to grow organically. Put your content out there, let people find you, right? Because if people find you and start consuming your content and keep coming back, that means they like what you're doing. They're not being forced to go over there, right? This is what I've called in the past, and this is what it's called. It's called, finding your niche or your niche, right? That's why the more you niche down or niche down, once you find the right target audience, they're going to consume most, if not all, your content, right? And going on a reality show is not necessarily going to make you famous. Some people may get famous, but what are they going to get famous from? Creating drama? All right, let's say I go on a reality show, right? And I create all the drama and do exactly as the directors tell me, right? And I'm known as this drama king, right? So how's that going to help my coaching business out, right? And I don't want to be a drama king, so I wouldn't want to go on a reality drama TV show to get exposure, so that way I can get more of attraction on social media and YouTube regarding something I don't want to do, which is more drama. Nah. With no disrespect to the person that made that comment, I'm really sorry, but that's not proper marketing. Proper marketing is growing slowly but surely, and target marketing your message organically to the right market. There was another comment that stated that my lady was right in what she was saying, and that there is such a thing as, too much negative publicity can destroy your business, or at best heard it. And what I will say to that comment is that I can understand where you're coming from, but here's my response. You've all heard of the site Yelp, right? You've all gone to Yelp for Yelp reviews, right? But most people that, check out reviews on Yelp understand that more than half the reviews on Yelp are fake reviews from the competitors trying to talk smack about their competition, right? And I think most people in this world nowadays understand that there are people out there like that. Most people nowadays understand if one group of people or a few people, say nasty things about you or give you bad reviews, ultimately it's your choice to decide if you believe in that person or not, right? I'll give you an example. Tam Miss T, who's the moderator here now on this channel, Tam Miss T found out about myself and my lady through other drama channels talking fake mad shit about us, right? So she checked us out because of that and fell in love with what we're doing. So how did that affect my business? It didn't. It actually helped my business, right? Now, I can understand any negativity can be harmful to certain people, but it's not harmful to all people because everybody, especially nowadays with the internet and the modern world we live in, everyone's entitled to their own individual opinion. And just because half the people may not like you or may not like me or may not like someone doesn't mean the other half won't. And business has changed in the way it's being done nowadays compared to the good old days. Now, don't get me wrong, I prefer the good old days of business, but that's not the way it is, because it used to be. Business used to be, if you were perceived by one or two people, back in the old school days, if you were perceived by one or two people to be a phony or a fraud or a fake, and word spread out quick, you were out of business, right? But nowadays, because of the internet, everyone's perceived to be a fraud until proven otherwise. So this is what the internet has done. It's given everyone opportunities that they've never had, right? So basically, everyone's considered entry level or a phony or a fraud or just someone trying to make it until proven otherwise, right? It used to be the opposite way before the internet, right? Yeah, that happens a lot in the drama community. They try and cancel each other and end up helping each other grow and profit. LOL. That's the whole point. You're exactly right, Casey. That's the whole point, right? But what I'm talking about here is that, in my case, I've gotten a lot of negative publicity on this platform. But from who? Who have I gotten that negative publicity from? One small sector of YouTube, right? That's been targeted to come at me for a monetary gain, right? And did it hurt me a little bit? Maybe a little bit, right? Did I have to figure out how to work around it? Absolutely, yes. But it hasn't permanently destroyed my business. And it doesn't mean I'm blacklisted on YouTube or burned on YouTube, right? There are people that have been creating content just as long as me that are monetized on channels with a few thousand subscribers, right? And they get 20, 30, 40 views per stream, right? Does that mean they've been blacklisted? Does that mean they're never going to be successful on YouTube? These are people that have never been trolled or harassed. And why do they only have that amount of views? Because they're still getting their message out. It takes time to get your message out there. If you're trying to run something legitimately, it takes time and years and sometimes decades to get your message out. When you create drama, everyone drops everything. Just kind of like when there's an accident on the freeway. Even if it's on the other side of the freeway, when there's an accident on the freeway, people look to see what's going on, right? So creating something more sustainable is going to take a lot longer to build the right audience, because it doesn't have the shock factor necessarily that drama does, right? That accidents have, right? All right, let's head on back. We're halfway through. We are at 41 minutes. Wow. Pretty quick. Wow. That was a very fast, almost 2 miles. Your belief system is what primarily dictates your success. It's not the only thing, but it's the primary thing. Because like I've said before, and I'll say it again like a broken record, and maybe you'll get bored of me saying this, but maybe you'll finally learn it, okay? If you don't believe in yourself and what you have to offer the world, then how can you ever expect anyone to buy into you, right? Let me say that one more time for those of you that are a little slow, okay? If you don't believe in yourself and what you have to offer the world, how can you expect anyone else to buy into you or believe in you, right? I'm going to use myself as an example again, because I've been doing this for 5.5 years out here on YouTube. And it's been very slow growth, right? And I've had to learn a lot of things. I've had to overcome a lot of challenges, right? But I'm still here. And I haven't given up. And I continue to move forward each and every day, no matter what happens. No matter what happens. Like, I've got some stuff right now I'm dealing with behind the scenes. My lady and I are dealing with some things. And I'm dealing with some things with my family. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with outside of YouTube, to the point of I can tell you, most of the others out here, most of you out here in a similar situation regarding what I'm dealing with behind the scenes. If you're in that situation, even half of that situation, you'd probably stop doing this. You'd probably give up. I won't. I'll never give up. I never give up on myself. I never give up on myself, and I never give up on what I believe in. And because I believe in myself, first and foremost, I believe in each and every one of you, that you have the same capabilities. You just have to learn how to get there. You just have to learn how to have self-love and self-respect at the level I have, and self-confidence and the determination and drive that I have. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I'll tell you that. It's a very, very beautiful day. And here's the thing, folks. Some days are going to be better than others. right? And every day, you're always going to have people that are going to try to get in the way of your success or distract you from your success in some way, shape, or form. It could be other entrepreneurs, it could be family, it could be your relationship partner, it could be anything, right? Those are the other aspects of what would make you successful or not. But your belief system and believing in yourself primarily and specifically is going to make or break you. Nowadays, people's belief systems are non-existent, or they're very shitty, or they're very selfish and self-centered, right? Beautiful. One of the best ways to achieve success is to have humility and be humble, right? And it takes a lot longer to grow being that way, but once you do get there, while being humble and full of humility, it's going to be sustainable practically forever. Because people want to be appreciated, they want to be respected, they want to feel that they can trust you. And believe it or not, even though loyalty really doesn't exist anymore, people want to feel some sense of loyalty. And as much as I feel loyalty doesn't exist anymore, whether I come out and say it or not, and I usually don't, while I don't expect loyalty from anyone, and in this day and age, it's nice when it's there, because if you're loyal to me, just know I'll be loyal to you in return. I'm always loyal to people that are loyal to me. That just goes without saying. But you can't force loyalty. You just got to be humble. Have lots of humility. And get yourself out there, regardless of whatever it is you're trying to create. And help people. And help people primarily for free. You don't have to do everything for free. But initially, you're going to have to give away most of everything for free so people can try out what you've got and see how it works for them. And a lot of times, people that, try you out and they gain benefit from what you've given them for free, they may be prone to send a donation down the road. And never expect donations or anything like that. It's when you least expect it when they'll come in, right? But what I'm saying is, this is the way that I work. There have been many people in my life that have done nice things for me at no cost, where it would have cost me a fortune elsewhere, right? And after I received the benefit of their free service, right, I ended up giving them a donation, or I became a client, or I kept buying their products. So in all honesty, I don't feel that others' opinions of you matter. Even negative opinions are not going to put you out of business or necessarily hurt you unless you allow them to hurt you, right? Sure, it might get people to ask a few more questions, But again, everyone knows nowadays the internet is a place where more than half the shit you see on there is either fake or is a lie to just try to take out the competitor. And it's the competitor that's making up that fake shit, right? Everybody knows that, right? And the people that don't know it are far and few between, to the point of where it's not going to affect you from making something out of yourself, right? Folks, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. Sorry about that, folks. Had to take care of something. We are back live. Yeah. There's always lots and lots going on behind the scenes. You know, folks, here's the thing. You're always going to have, people talking mad smack about you because they wish they could be like you, or they're very, very insecure, right? Especially out here on YouTube, right? I'll come out and say this again. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic that you got these middle-aged men, right, that want to talk mad shit about me all the time, and they're getting absolutely nothing out of it, right? Because they don't even realize what's going on. They don't even realize what's going on. It's so freaking pathetic, you know. You know, I'll go back and say, it's been a bunch of men from this MGTOW, men going their own way community, right? Bunch of angry and bitter men, right? A lot of them are not even from the U.S., right? Some of them are from a different country. You can tell with the accent in their voice, right? And these guys are so desperate from the attention of a real man here that takes care of himself, that lives a good life, that you can't stop talking shit about me, which is fine. But here's the thing. I have to ask the people that keep talking shit about me, you're not getting paid. You're a sheep. You're a sheep, right? Because the people that are getting paid are just coming into your chat and they're basically just pretending to amp things up to get a paycheck, right? And you don't know that because you're so fucking naive, right? Because you're wasting your time, trying to go along with the fake agenda of coming at me, right? Here's the thing. I'm happy with myself. I love who I am. I've got a great girlfriend. I've got great family. And I have a great belief system. And I believe in myself, right? But the thing is, regardless of what you middle-aged men do, right? The more and more that you talk shit about other middle-aged men that have their shit together, it's pretty pathetic, right? And you're more so, showing the world that women are surpassing men. Because let me tell you something right now. There are some women I've been on this platform that are way smarter at business and in general than you guys are. and they know who they are, right? And they know how to play the game, right? And guess what? I'm not mad at them because if they can successfully manipulate you to play the game, that's all that matters to them. And I'm not blaming them for playing the game because you're allowing them to play the game on you and use you as the game, use you as a sheep, right? See, I really don't care if people that are getting paid to make content on me are using other people to relay my content, right? What I care about are the guys that are middle-aged, unhappy, miserable, pathetic men projecting their misery onto me. And that's fine. You can project your misery onto me all you want. And sir, here's the thing. I don't even know who the hell you are, right? You know, there's a guy rebroadcasting me right now, and I don't care. I'll mention it. Sir, I don't care that you're rebroadcasting me, right? But you don't even know who I am. And you're not making any money doing this, right? And you're not even getting a big audience, sir. You get what, 70, 80 views, right? Maybe you get the same amount of views as I do. Sometimes maybe I get a little more. Who cares? Maybe it's just you who sees buffering, Smiley, who cares, right? But here's the thing to you, sir. Sir, have you looked at yourself in the mirror and asked yourself, what business is it of yours to randomly seek out someone else on the internet and rebroadcast their content, which I don't care, and talk shit about them when you don't even know who I am, sir? I don't even know who you are. What is your purpose, sir? You see, you lack a purpose, right? Nobody's buffering. Have a nice day, Smiley. See, sir, I don't care about the rebroadcast. Yeah, it's the troll, baby. See, my lady and I, we don't care about the simulcast. We know why you're doing it because, someone is making you do it and they're getting paid and you're not, sir. But I don't even care about the money or anything. What I care about, sir, is do you love yourself or not? Are you a real man or not, sir? Because, see, real men would not project this bad, right? And see, I don't really care if anyone makes content off of this, including people getting paid, because the truth of the matter is, sir, you're pathetic for, number one, letting these people that are getting paid use your channel as an affiliate to rebroadcast my content, which is fine. I don't care about that, sir. I don't. Forget about that. What I care about, sir, is how you see yourself. Because you're a sheep, sir. You're worthless. As long as you allow people to take advantage of you in that way, sir. See, sir, I'm not triggered. I hardly listen. I don't even know who you are. Sir, you show up on my copyright match tool whenever you rebroadcast me. Everybody shows up on my copyright match tool has been showing a lot of reused content lately. I just archive it. I don't care. I don't flag copyrights. You know why I don't flag copyrights? Because you're not going to get anywhere doing this anyway, right? You are a lonely individual. We wish you the best. That's what my lady says. See, dude, here's the thing, dude. Do you have a girlfriend, sir? When was the last time you saw vagina, sir? Because I saw one earlier today and yesterday, and it was quite nice, and it felt quite good. And see, sir, I don't need to say that. But see, sir, if you're going to come at somebody out of the blue, you're in a different country. You don't even know who the hell I am, right? And see, sir, I could sit here and copyright strike your entire channel down right now, but I'm not going to do it, sir. You know why I'm not going to do it? Because number one, I made a promise in general. And number two, sir, I want to show you how much of a better person I am than you. Right? So continue to be a sheep for other people that are making good money, sir, for you to do what you're doing. That's what it's all about, right? But I'll tell you this, sir. If you want to email me, sir, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com, and if you want to have a civil conversation about this and see how civil you can be, sir, you can tell me how much of a piece of shit I am to my face, sir, not behind my back. Because see, sir, number one, if I had something to say about someone, I would say it to their face. Figuratively speaking, that is. I'm not a violent person. But this is all you pathetic, moronic, middle-aged loser men, loser excuse of men do, right? You come out here on YouTube and you conglomerate with other drama people and you do their dirty work for them. It's pathetic, man. Grow the fuck up. Really, seriously. And see, that's exactly what that woman in your chat wants. That's what she's getting paid for. She's even said it herself. Right? I'll use you for example. I don't care. Example purposes, I don't care. Because nobody cares about Coach Eli drama anymore. Because Coach Eli drama was really never there. The only reason why Coach Eli drama has value is because one man in Texas is sponsoring a few people, paying them thousands of dollars to do this, right? Without that, there's no value to Coach Eli drama. Because I'm not a drama person. I'm just an average, everyday guy living in the San Francisco Bay Area. But see, you morons don't get that, right? You morons don't get that. You don't get that, right? You don't get that you're just sheep. And even the people that are using you as sheep, they've come out and said, hey, Eli's come out and clearly explained this to you guys multiple times, but you guys still don't get it. Still don't get it, right? That's what my lady was talking about yesterday, right? And it's, you know, I'm not burned on YouTube. But when people are paid a decent amount of money to create content on one person consistently, they're motivated to do it. If they weren't getting paid, no one would do that amount of work for free. Come on, you kidding me? You out of your damn mind? I mean, I really honestly, here at this point, here's the thing. At this point, I would like to talk one-on-one with any of these pathetic, middle-aged MGTOW men that have something to say about me just trying to be a good guy and live a decent life. You guys want to have a civil conversation? Let's talk one-on-one. I'll talk with you guys, and we could do something pre-recorded, because I'll tell you this right now, I'm not going to put any of this shit live on Coach Eli 2 or any of my channels, because it'd probably get a little too heated, and I wouldn't want to get my monetized channels removed. We could put it on a different platform. We could put it on my own platform. I don't need to monetize it. I want to just basically see if any of you middle-aged men out there that continue to come at men like myself that you perceive you wish you could be like, if you have the balls to come out and truly face me one-on-one. I'm not talking about a fight. I'm not here to create a fight. I am not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm here to have a conversation and ask you guys, why is your behavior so pathetic and weak and insecure? Because a real man wouldn't have to feel the need to try to kick down another man for any reason on YouTube, social media, or in real life. They wouldn't feel the need to do that. Real men don't do that. Real men are secure within themselves. And they don't project onto other people they wish they could be like. So you want to sit there and call me all these names? I don't give a shit, because all that matters at the end of the day is how I live my life is the way you wish you could live yours. That's the bottom line. And whatever narrative people getting paid have been paid to say, the people that are getting paid know the real me. They're getting paid to say this shit. And for you folks, you're just projecting, right? And whatever you think of me doesn't matter. All that matters is what I think of me and what my lady thinks of me and my family and all that, right? I'm sick and tired of these men, these middle-aged, pathetic men. You guys are so weak and gullible and easily manipulated. And you're incels, because here's the thing, if you weren't incels, involuntary celibates, you'd be busy out there having fun with some beautiful women instead of coming out here and trying to talk shit about me that's been dealing with this stupid shit for 5.5 years, and you think this is going to bother me? No. I don't do debates on YouTube, but I'll do discussions, and I'll tell you one thing. Any one of you middle-aged men that have a problem with who I am or the way I live my life, we can talk one-on-one. We'll pre-record it, not live. We'll pre-record something one-on-one. Insecurity, says my lady. Are you almost home, babe? Let's talk one-on-one. I will tell you this, I will out-discuss you. There is nothing you can say to me that is going to affect me in any way, shape, or form, any of you guys. This is the men. See, these middle-aged, insecure, weak, beta, bitchy men are the ones that trash talk me. And then you got other smart business people that are just there to use them as sheep. And the smart business people, more power to you, because if you can leverage them for your own benefit, why not? It just shows how much more pathetic and weak they are. And you know it, and that's what you're leveraging, right? You want to call me the dumb one? You want to call me the phony? You want to call me all that? I'll have a discussion with any one of you guys out there that feel my belief system is crap. When my belief system is that I love the world and I care about everyone. Even you guys, I care about you guys. That's what you don't get. Right? But see, all you guys do is come out here and look to find someone you wish you could be like, and you try to kick him down because you want to make yourself feel better, right? At their expense, at our expense, right? There was a woman that's walking on the trail talking loud on her Bluetooth. That was distracting for a second because she was loud. I'm loud too, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I had to wait. That's all it is, babe. It's funny how these middle-aged, men that have given up on life, given up on women, right? They come out here and they attack people like me, which it doesn't hurt me because I'm experienced at taking this shit, right? You come at me because you wish you could have what I have. And I'm not even trying to show off anything. I'm just trying to live my life. But yeah, these people are so lonely and pathetic and miserable that they need to kick anyone and everyone they can down on a daily basis just so they can feel better about themselves. It's pretty fucking pathetic. It is. Ask yourself, how manly is that? How manly is that, right? And see, it's guys like this dude that's rebroadcasting me right now, that's being used as a sheep, right? It's this dude right now. It's guys like this that need the most help. It's guys like this that are hurting deep within, that are lonely and afraid and unhappy and wish things could be different, right? See, here's the thing, sir. I'm not here to talk smack about you. And they shouldn't even be about you talking smack about me. If you want to have a civil, grown-ass adult conversation with me in a respectful way, and we can talk without you attacking me or getting upset, and same thing on the flip side, that's the way that men handle things, sir. Are you capable of handling things in the way real men do? I don't think you are. Because again, real men would not do the dumb shit you're doing right now just to pass the time because you're lonely and miserable. Right? God, I'm in the wrong business. Maybe I should go in the drama business. Right? No, I would never do that because it's not me. But I will tell you this. The people that are running, there are a few people running this drama business that keeps my name out in your neck of the woods. Hats off to them. They're good. They're good at getting you people to do things for them. Right? That's all it is. Right? They're good at that. Hats off to them. Right? And again, I'm not mad because they used to do this to me. Right? And until you can step away from that and realize how pathetic you're coming off, it's never going to change for you. Sir, you can talk all this shit you want about me all day, every day. Sir, you could go through my entire library between both my channels of like maybe 1,300 videos and just, re-upload them, sir, as premieres and have a live chat. And talk all the shit you want about me. Sir, if it's going to make you feel better about yourself, like putting a pacifier in your mouth, go ahead and re-upload all my content and talk all the shit you want about me, sir. Babe, we don't know if this is a man. It is a man, baby. Baby, I went over to, I know the people that rebroadcast me and I really don't care. The bottom line is my rebroadcasts have gone to like secondary and third subpar channels because I'm not getting enough traction for the main drama channels to have me there, right? Which I don't really care. I don't give a damn. All I'm saying is that, yes, it's a guy. It's a dude. It's a middle-aged dude. And I think it's somebody that used to be a part of the MGTOW community in the past. His voice sounds familiar. So I know this dude's like in his 40s or 50s. He's an incel, involuntary celibate, pathetic, insecure man that feels good about himself by talking shit about people that are happy about themselves like you and me, right? That's all it boils down to, right? Oh, one that's a female dog. Right, baby. Right. And the baby is this, right? The thing he doesn't understand is that he's being asked to do this by people that are getting paid lots of money to do this, right? So he's a sheep, right? That's what he doesn't get, right? And again, I don't care, because eventually this whole thing is just going to boil over, right? Right? The Coach Eli drama is dead. It's dead. It's not getting any views, right? They get under 100 views to re-upload my old stuff, right? And granted, they have to do it as part of their sponsorship requirement. I get that. Keep doing it. I don't care. The bottom line is, I don't think they care, even if it only gets one view. All they have to do is upload something every now and then to be compliant with their requirements so they keep getting paid. That's it. That's all it boils down to, right? So I don't care. He's been neutered, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Who knows? Maybe I'll reach out to that guy that's rebroadcasting me and see if he's man enough to have a conversation with me. We'll do it pre-recorded. I'm not going to do it live. We'll do it pre-recorded. I don't think he's man enough to go one-on-one with me. I think he's a big boy when he's got the support of drama people instigating him to do it, right? God, I just don't understand how some people just live, eat, sleep, and shit drama. It's just, God, it's so fucking pathetic. Or me. What do you mean when you say you, baby? More specific, please. There's some people in my path over there playing with their dogs. Okay. Now I could probably cross here in a second. That's funny to me. My content to these people, even these drama people that are getting paid to rebroadcast me, they're bored of my content. Ma'am, I know you're bored of my content, and so is the other guy. He doesn't even do anything, but it's your requirement. You have to do it or you don't get paid. That's the bottom line. It's so surreal. Like to me, this is boring content to them, right? So when people are asking, oh, why are these people Eli obsessed? Eli obsessed people? No, they're not obsessed with me. They're getting paid as a requirement. And so it comes off obsessive when all it is it's a job. It's a job. That's all it is. And that's fine. I don't care that they do it, but the people, like here's the thing. If the people that were getting paid were rebroadcasting it, one thing. But now getting other people to do it, that's fine. We'll just talk about how pathetic and sheep these people are, right? And see if they continue doing it. You want to continue being a sheep and make someone else a ton of money to do their dirty work for them? Then that's on you. Have him talk to me, I guess. Yeah. All right, we're back live. We are back live. No, I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. No, I went over to the other channel rebroadcasting me because I wanted to hear this incel talk shit about me, right? That's all I wanted to do, right? Is hear what he's saying and calling me cuck. Sir, the joke of calling me cuck is old, sir. I've never been a cuckold, sir. I've always had girlfriends, and I've never, ever, ever watched my girlfriends be intimate with another man. So what part of that makes me a cuck, sir? You just playing along with these other pathetic, miserable people that have no life, sir? Right? And Mrs. Kaw, you're just the most pathetic person because you're supposed to be a sophisticated retired nurse here in Northern California, right? And you come out every now and then and you're saying, oh, well, Eli's too chicken to talk to anyone. No. I'm tired of people making content out of every little private phone call I have with them behind the scenes. That's the thing. You see, Mrs. Kaw, you get off on this fake instigated drama bullshit, and I don't. I don't think it's fun. I think it's stupid. It's ridiculous, right? So think what you want to think. And sir, I could sit there, I could sit here and change my mind and copyright strike your entire channel down right now. I could. I'm not going to, but I could, because my original agreement didn't even include you, sir. I don't even know who you are. Okay? Right? But I'm not going to do that, sir. But I could. Just know at any time, sir, I could go to my copyright match tool and unarchive all these videos and strike you down, sir. And what would you do? Come back on another channel? Yeah, that's what you probably would do, right? But see, sir, you're an incel, involuntary celibate. You're in a different country, right? You say you're getting paid. Whether you're getting paid or not, sir, who gives a damn? Who gives a damn, sir? How much money are you getting paid that's worthy enough to do stupid stuff like this, sir, right? Right? You want my attention, sir, you got it. But this is what I'm going to say. If you're a real man, why don't you have a conversation with me? Will you talk with me one-on-one, sir? And let me ask you some questions on what your actual problem is with me, sir? Because I don't think you have a problem with me, sir. I think you have a problem with yourself. I think you have a problem with yourself, because a real man is not... Real men don't kick down other men, sir. Real men support other men, right? And the fact that you're attacking me, sir, which I don't care, I'm a big boy, I can handle it, right? Shows me how weak and pathetic and unmanly you are, sir. That's all I'm going to say. So keep doing what you're doing, sir. Carry on. Carry on. You all got a little bit more than, I expected to give you today. I gave you guys a little fun over there, but it's the truth. This is nothing but the truth, right? Okay? We've got our people. We're growing with our own people slowly but surely, and we're not into drama or stupid shit like you guys are, okay? So continue having your fun, but just know, sir, you want to talk, let's talk. I'm willing to talk with you one-on-one, sir. We could do a pre-recorded video and get it out there. We can have a conversation and record it and put it out there. Or we could talk privately, sir, behind the scenes, right, without recording it. You want to record it, you can. I don't care, because I won't say anything to you, sir, privately that I wouldn't say publicly, right? So you tell me, sir, if you're a real man, if you're a real strong man, and you're not a chicken shit, sir, reach out to me. Let's have a civil conversation. And then you can ask me directly anything you want. Then you can tell me how you feel directly, sir. With that being said, have yourselves a good one, folks. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. We'll be right back. All right. Sorry, we're back one more time. All right, that's going to do it, folks. One more time. Please be good to each other.